This is Troubled Trivia at Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church, where questions are answered in the form of a question. Please welcome our host, Rod Hocott.
Thank you, voice from the booth. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Troubled Trivia here at Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. We're glad you decided to join us tonight for this exciting game. Now I'd like for you to meet our contestants, and we'll start right here on this end.
Well, thank you, Rod. Hi, my name's Trenton Teegarden. I am on staff here at Pulaski Heights in our worship department for contemporary worship. And a little fun fact about me is I have a 19-month-old daughter named Georgia.
Hey everybody, my name's Cindy Burns. I have the joy of working on staff here at Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church with children. I get to work with babies through 5th graders. And a fun fact about me is that I love the Atlanta Braves. And they're making a real run for it. They won last night. So if I win a lot of money, I think the Braves are going to the World Series, and that's how I'm going to use my money.
Hello, I'm brand new. My name is Katie Howell, and I am the admin assistant for the Music, Worship, and Adventures in the Arts program. And a fun fact about me is I sing with the Arkansas Chamber Singers.
All right. Now you've met our players. Let's play the game. Are you ready?
We're ready. We're
All
ready.
right.
Yeah,
Our
we're
categories are
All right.
Legends of History, U.S. Cities, Birds, Musicians, Greek Mythology, and Foreign Languages. Trenton, you won the toss, so you get to pick the first category.
All right. Rod, let's go with U.S. cities for 400.
U.S. cities for 400. And the category is Beale Street, the Civil
I'm
Rights
trying to do it.
Museum, and
What?
the Pyramid are all landmarks in this southern city.
What is Memphis?
Cindy, that is correct. And since you got the answer correct, you get to go again.
I'm going to say U.S. cities for $1,000.
U.S. cities for 1,000. A foodie destination known for its seafood and Cajun flair. In this city, you can eat at Galatoire's, Commander's Palace, and Napoleon House. Trenton.
What is New Orleans?
New Orleans is correct.
Oh, thank you, Rod. Let's go with birds for 200.
Birds for 200. This bird is often associated with delivering babies. Cindy.
What is the stork?
Stork is correct. And because you answered that correctly, you get to pick the next category.
U.S. cities 200.
U.S. cities for 200. And here's your answer. Hollywood Boulevard, the Rose Bowl, and University of Southern California are all located in this city. Trenton.
Where is Los Angeles?
Los Angeles is correct. Choose again.
Let's go with over to Greek mythology for 600.
Greek mythology for 600. This is the queen of the underworld and wife of Hades. Trenton.
Pass.
Time.
Sorry.
Anyone else?
Who is Lilith?
No. Beep, beep. Correct answer is Persephone. Persephone.
Never would have gotten
Trenton, you're still the last correct answer, so you get to go again.
Let's go with birds for 400.
Birds for 400. And here's your answer. This bird is the mascot for both a baseball team in St. Louis and a football team in Arizona. Cindy.
What is a cardinal?
Cardinal is correct. Go again.
Birds for 600.
Birds for 600. This flightless bird lays the largest egg of any land animal in the animal kingdom. Trenton.
What is an ostrich?
Ostrich is correct. You get to choose again.
Oh, let's do
800.
birds for 800.
800 on birds. There we go. Edgar Allan Poe wrote a famous narrative poem named after this bird in 1845. Trenton.
It's a blackbird.
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
I didn't say a question, though.
Cindy.
Okay. What is a vulture?
That is incorrect. Katie?
What is the crow?
Oh, time is up. You were close. It was a raven.
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 Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Trenton, you're still in control of the board.
Oh. Let's do U.S. cities for 600.
U.S. cities for 600. Sometimes called the Windy City due to being on Lake Michigan,
Cindy's
this
quick.
Midwestern city is known for its Art Institute and the Sears Tower. Cindy,
What is Chicago?
Chicago is the correct answer.
You're fast. Oh,
I
my
missed
goodness.
both city questions where I've
U.S.
lived.
cities, 800.
U.S. cities for 800. Here we go. Georgia Tech University calls this city, which hosted the 1996 Summer Olympic Games, home. Cindy,
What is Atlanta?
Atlanta. If you didn't get that after loving the Braves, you have to. All right, Cindy, pick
My
again.
husband went to Georgia Tech.
Oh.
Legends of History, $200.
Legends of History. This vigilante lived in Sherwood Forest and is known to have robbed the rich to feed the poor. Cindy,
Who is Robin Hood?
Robin Hood is correct. Go again.
Legends of History, 400.
Legends of History for 400. The snake-like beast called Scotland its home. Trenton,
What is the Loch Ness Monster?
Loch Ness Monster is correct. Choose again.
Let's go over to, I'm really going to shoot myself in the foot, but let's do musicians for 1,000.
Musicians for 1,000.
Okay, we're ready.
Okay. The day the music died refers to the tragic deaths of this musical artist. Trenton,
Let's say, who is Prince?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Paul McCartney? Who is Paul McCartney?
I'm sorry, that is incorrect.
Bye bye, Miss American Pie. Who is?
Beep, beep.
Can we answer again?
Sorry. The answer is Buddy Holly.
I knew it
Buddy
was somebody
Holly.
I liked. Okay.
That was Tom Petty, by the way.
All right. I think, Cindy, I think
Oh,
you're
we go. Okay. Let's go to foreign languages. $200.
foreign languages for 200.
I think I had the last right answer.
You did, and I'm sorry, that's my fault, but we're going with languages for 200 right now. This is the language spoken in the Quebec region of Canada. Cindy,
What is French?
French is correct.
Foreign languages for 400.
Foreign languages for 400. This religious text is the most translated book in the world. Cindy,
What is the Bible?
the Bible is correct. Choose again.
Foreign languages for 600.
Foreign languages for 600. This language has the most native speakers in the world. Trenton,
What is Spanish?
that is incorrect. Anyone else? The answer is Chinese, Mandarin.
Foreign languages, $800.
Foreign languages for 800. Afrikaans, English, and Zulu are just 3 of the 11 official languages of this country. Trenton,
What is South Africa?
correct. South Africa is correct. Trenton, choose a category.
Let's go with foreign languages for 1,000.
Foreign languages for 1,000. This language was the first spoken in outer space. Cindy,
What is Russian?
Russian is correct. Because they had the first.
Birds for $1,000.
Birds for 1,000. The Latin name for this bird translates to many-tongued mimic, referencing the bird's ability to imitate sounds from its environment. Katie,
What is a mockingbird?
mockingbird is correct.
Good job.
Now, Katie, you get to choose a category.
Oh, my. Musicians for 800.
Musicians for 800. Sometimes called the Queen of Soul, she was the first woman inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Trenton,
Who is Aretha Franklin?
Aretha Franklin is correct.
Good job.
Go again, Trenton.
Let's go with legends of history for 600.
Legends of History for 600. A Disney movie was made about this legendary son of Zeus who went from zero to hero. Trenton,
What is Hercules?
Hercules is correct.
Let's stay with legends of history for 800.
Legends of History for 800. Described as up to 15 feet tall and a likely nightmare at the local shoe store, This legend is basically North America's Yeti. Trenton.
Who is Bigfoot?
Bigfoot, yes. Choose another category.
Let's stick with Legends of History for 1,000.
Legends of History 1,000. This vigilante of 19th century California used 3 quick sword strokes to carve the letter Z into foes. Katie.
Who is Zorro?
Zorro is correct. Select a category.
Musicians for 600.
Musicians for 600. This German classical composer was deaf, but that didn't stop him from producing many great works. Katie.
Who is Beethoven?
Pardon?
Beethoven?
Beethoven is correct, yes. Select again.
Musicians for 400.
Musicians for 400. Here we go. Kelly Clarkson was the first winner of this TV show, which asks musicians to compete against each other. Trenton.
Who is American Idol?
American Idol is correct. Choose a category.
How about Greek mythology for 200?
Greek mythology, 200. Icarus ignored Daedalus' instructions and got too close to this. The sun. What is the sun? There you go. All right, Trenton, go again.
So, musicians for 200.
Musicians for 200. John, Paul, George, and Ringo make up this British band. Cindy.
Who are the Beatles?
The Beatles is correct.
Greek mythology, 400.
Greek mythology for 4. Zeus and Hades were brothers with this aquatic god. Trenton.
Who is Poseidon?
Poseidon is correct. Choose again.
Greek mythology for 800, please.
Greek mythology for 800. Prometheus stole this from Zeus to give to mortals. Anybody? Okay.
Don't want to get it wrong.
Beep, beep. Fire.
I was going to say
Prometheus
the
stole
sun.
fire from Zeus to give to humans. And our last clue in Greek mythology, the goddess of the hunt, the moon, and fertility. She and her twin brother Apollo were said to have invented archery. Trenton.
I'm going to have to take a wild guess here, but who is Venus?
That is incorrect. I'm sorry.
Man.
Any other?
Who is
Katie?
Aphrodite?
Who?
Who is Aphrodite?
No, I'm sorry. The answer is Artemis. Artemis. All right, that takes care
that
of
was fun.
Jeopardy. If you all
Okay, who
will
has
give us
what?
a moment, we'll set up for double Jeopardy and be right back.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Playing against each other. We're a church.
Welcome back to Trouble
Trivia.
We're so glad that you decided to join us again for the continuation in Double Trouble Trivia. So here we go.
Double
I
trouble.
believe,
Double
Katie, you get to go first since you are a low man on the totem pole right now. And our categories are Little Stuff, Olympics,
Yes.
Places in Arkansas,
Oh,
Yes.
man.
Famous Slogans
Oh, gosh.
Pretty woman.
in the 20s,
Oh, gosh.
Okay.
and Transportation.
Okay.
Okay.
Little stuff has to do with things that are little, and in the 20s includes a number
Okay.
in the 20s.
I'll take little stuff
Okay?
for 400.
So, 400 for
Little stuff.
little stuff for
Yeah.
400. Here we go. This character from folklore wanders through the woods and has a run-in with the big bad wolf. Cindy.
Who is Little Red Riding Hood?
That is correct. Little Red Riding Hood.
Little stuff for 800.
Little stuff, 8. Delicacies from this famous bakery include zebra cakes, cupcakes, honey buns, and cosmic brownies. Katie.
What is Little Debbie?
Little Debbie is correct.
Little stuff for 1200.
Little stuff for 12. This baseball competition takes place in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, where teams of 12-year-olds from around the globe play against each other. Trenton.
What is the Little League World Series?
The Little League World Series is correct. So choose a category.
Little stuff for 1600.
Little Stuff 16. This novel by Louisa May Alcott follows the March sisters and their journey from childhood to womanhood. Cindy.
What is Little Women?
Little Women is correct.
Little stuff for $2,000.
Little stuff for 2,000 will clear out that category. Also known as Ursa Minor, this constellation includes the North Star and can be found using its bigger counterpart. Trenton.
What is the Little Dipper?
The Little Dipper is
Good
correct.
job. Good job.
Choose a category, Trenton.
Let's go places in Arkansas for 400.
Places in Arkansas for 4. This high school is a National Historic Site and was a site of the first important test for the implementation of the U.S. Supreme Court's Brown versus Board of Education decision in 1954. Cindy.
What is Central High School?
Central High School of Little Rock, Arkansas.
Let's go with places in Arkansas, 800.
Places in Arkansas for 8. This university is home to the Bears, who play football on a purple and silver field. Katie.
What is UCA?
UCA is correct, my alma mater.
Places in Arkansas for 1,200.
Places in Arkansas for 12. This city is known for being the childhood home of Bill Clinton, as well as hosting notables as diverse as Franklin D. Roosevelt, Babe Ruth, and Al Capone. Trenton.
Where is Hot Springs, Arkansas?
Hot Springs is correct. Select the category.
You know, I recently learned that there's a difference between Hope, Arkansas as the birthplace and Hot Springs as the childhood home. So I almost got tripped up there. But
That's right.
whew.
Good for you. Good for you.
I'm not native Arkansas, from Arkansas, so.
Okay.
Let's go with places in Arkansas for 1,600.
Places in Arkansas for 16. This county hosts the geographic center of Arkansas. Cindy.
What is Pulaski County?
Pulaski County is correct answer.
Places in Arkansas, $2,000.
Places in Arkansas for 2. Located south of Subiaco and Paris, this state park is the highest point in Arkansas. Katie.
What is Pettaging?
And I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Cindy.
What is Mount Nebo?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Can I ask again, or is
No,
that it?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
you only get one chance.
Okay.
Okay, the answer is Mount Magazine.
Oh, that was the next thing I was going to say.
That's what I was
Okay.
going to say too after that.
Cindy, you're up. Select a category.
Famous slogans, $400.
Famous slogans for $400. I'm loving it. Trenton.
What is McDonald's?
McDonald's is correct. Good answer. Select a category.
Famous slogans for 800, please.
Famous slogans for 800. Just do it. Trenton.
What is Nike?
Nike is correct.
Famous slogans for 1,200.
Famous slogans for 12. Are you in good hands? Katie.
What is Allstate?
Allstate is correct answer. Select a category.
Famous slogans for 1,600.
Famous categories for 1,600. Let's build something together. The answer is Lowe's. Lowe's. Katie, you get to go again.
Famous slogans for 2,000.
Famous slogans for 2,000. Snap, crackle, pop. Cindy.
What is Rice Krispies?
Rice Krispies is correct.
Okay,
Back in the
Olympics,
day.
$400.
Uh-oh,
What
here
is
we
it?
go. Olympic?
Olympics,
I'm sorry.
$400.
Olympics for 400. This country was the host of the first modern Olympic Games in 1896.
What
Cindy?
is Greece?
Greece is correct. Select again.
800, Olympics.
800 Olympics. This was the first year the NBA Dream Team participated in the Olympics. Cindy?
What is 1992?
That is correct.
What?
Olympics.
again.
Olympics, $1,200.
Olympics for 1,200. Lake Placid, New York was the site where the U.S. hockey team beat this country for the Miracle on Ice. Trenton.
What is Russia?
That is correct. USSR.
Let's do the Olympics for 1,600.
Olympics for 16. This island nation's bobsled team inspired the Disney movie Cool Runnings. Trenton.
Where is Jamaica?
Jamaica is the correct answer.
Very good.
Select again.
Do Olympics for 2,000.
Olympics for 2. This U.S. city's Olympic Games were the first event where you could purchase tickets online. Cindy.
What is Atlanta?
Atlanta is correct. Good for you. Good for you. Go
Transportation for 400.
Transportation for 4. This is the name of Harriet Tubman's route that led slaves to freedom in the 19th century. Trenton.
What is the Underground Railroad?
Underground Railroad is correct.
So transportation for 800.
Transportation for 8. This British passenger liner, operated by the White Star Line, did not complete its first trip from Southampton to New York City after it hit an iceberg. Cindy.
What is the Titanic?
Titanic is correct.
Transportation for 1200.
Transportation for 12. Helicopters figure prominently in this long-running and popular series about medics during the Korean War. Cindy.
What is MASH?
MASH is correct.
Transportation for 1600.
Transportation for 16. In the pilot of this TV series, the characters took a fatal 3-hour tour on the SS Minnow. Cindy.
What is Gilligan's Island?
Gilligan's Island, yes. Go again.
Transportation for $2,000.
Transportation for 2. In the movie Cars, Lightning McQueen's friend Mater is what kind of car? Trenton.
What is a tow truck?
A tow truck is correct. All right, we've got one category left.
Oh, let's do in the 20s for 2,000.
In the 20s for 2,000. There are this many ribs in the human body.
What?
Trenton.
What is 8?
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
That would have been my guess.
Anybody else?
How much is it for? 2,000?
It's what? Can I redo my?
Beep, beep. The answer is 24.
I was
yeah,
going to say
ribs in the
23.
human
I was going to say
body. Yes.
23.
I don't know why I said 8. I'm new to Jeopardy, sorry.
But you do get to go again because you had the last
Okay,
correct
what
answer.
is in the 20s? In the 20s for 1,600, please.
In the 20s for 1,600. The traditional and modern 25th year anniversary gift is this. Therefore, the 25th anniversary is known as the blank anniversary. Trenton.
What is the 25th anniversary?
Cindy.
What is the silver anniversary?
Silver is correct.
Winner.
Let's go to in the 20s, $1,200.
$1,200 for in the 20s. In Roman numerals, this number is XXVIII. Cindy.
What is 28?
28 is correct.
Let's go with 800 in the 20s.
800. Amy Winehouse, Janis Joplin, and Jimi Hendrix all died at this age. Beep. The answer is 27.
I did not
27.
know
That was
that.
a hard one.
In the 20s for 400.
400 in the 20s. Our last answer. The Roaring Twenties came to a halt when the Wall Street stock market crash occurred in this year. Cindy.
What is 1929?
1929 is correct. And that brings to a close our Double Jeopardy session of, and hold on because we're coming right back.
Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Our final trouble trivia clue is food and drink. Contestants, please write down what your wager is. If you will tell us what your wager is, Trenton.
Can they change their wagers after I say it? Okay. 7,500.
7,500. Cindy.
2000.
2,000. Katie.
I'm all in at 800.
All in at 800. All right, here we go. And the final trouble trivia answer is: types of it you could find in Boston Harbor on December 16th, 1773 included souchong and boia. And your time starts now. Katie.
Okay.
Katie, what did you put down for your answer?
What is tea?
Tea?
Yes.
That is correct answer. Tea is correct, and you wagered the whole thing, so you
Yes.
have $1,600. Good for you. All right, we come to you, Trenton. You're next. What did you put down?
What is tea?
What is tea? And you wagered $7,500. That gives you $16,700.
Wow.
If Cindy got this answer.
Oh, no.
Okay, Cindy, what was your answer?
What is lobster?
Lobster. Oh, no. And what did you wager?
2,000.
So you got $14,600. It looks like Trenton is our champion of this round.
Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you will join us again next week for another round of Trouble Trivia here at PHUMC. And always remember, tell someone about Pulaski Heights United Methodist Church. Thank you for joining us. Good night.